So before starting about the Power BI, let's have a quick introduction to each other so that the 30 hours, the net 30 hours is going to help us to learn something from you, and of course, I'll also help you to understand about the Power BI. So let me introduce myself. I basically belongs to Nepal. My name is Pankaj Rai, and it's been I think 13 or 14 years I'm living in India, Delhi. I came
Okay.
here for study, and then after study, job, then all continue here only, and I work for data analyst. It's been around almost 5 years I'm working as data analyst, and especially for Power BI, I do work on Tableau and SAS as well. And yes, mainly I have client where I am like creating reports, managing all those data and everything using Power BI and SAS.
Okay.
So I would like to know about yourself as well, like which country or location you belongs to, and I'd like to know the purpose of learning Power BI, and of course your experience as well.
My name is Timmy. I am currently a database analyst or database administrator, rather. One almost 2 years experience in
Okay.
database administration. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm seeing opportunity. I like creating report,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm seeing opportunities in my current place of work that
Mm-hmm.
requires, they need will need someone to be handling a Power BI report,
Mm-hmm.
creating reports and managing all the data set and all that. So I want to learn it so that I can fit in that role.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm originally from Nigeria, but I live in the US. I live in the
Okay.
United States. Yeah.
Okay, great. So originally you are from Nigeria, right? You are using Power BI, or you are planning to use Power BI in upcoming days? Like,
Uh,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I have a few experience with Power BI. I mean, I just read it myself, watch some
Mm-hmm.
YouTube and stuff, but I want to get deep knowledge about it,
Mm-hmm.
and also I'll be using it um in the next 2 months. I'll be using it professionally, so I
Okay,
want to make sure that I get all the
perfect.
training.
So
Yeah,
you have basic idea, but of course you are looking for a basic to advanced level of knowledge, right? Screen, and we are going to understand about Power BI, and of course, there are few things which you already might have knowledge, but still we are going to learn and discuss, because this will help us to grab things from basic, or we can say initial, to advanced level, right? So
yeah.
here we are going to understand what is Power BI. Okay. So
Okay.
I'd like to know what you know about Power BI.
Yeah. I think Power BI is a Microsoft software, one of Microsoft platform that you
Mm-hmm.
can use to collect data.
Mm-hmm.
You can transform the data, clean up the data,
Mm-hmm.
and create semantic models that you
Mm-hmm.
can use to create report. The data that you have, you can use Power BI to.
So yes, it's a Microsoft product, and as we know, like we are surrounded with Microsoft product. And I believe when we started learning computer, so I'm very much sure you also started through Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
So since we are familiar with Microsoft products, so one of them, Power BI, is. And if I will give you a brief summary about Power BI, then yes, it's a visualization tool and it helps us to analyze the data and the majorly visualize the data, right? This is
Yeah.
visualization tool since it's a BI tool, business
Yes.
intelligence, right? So it
Yeah.
helps us to get insights and which make us very easy to make decisions and to understand your pattern, to understand your growth or downfall, everything. And also it helps us to see the futuristic, we can say, forecasting, right?
Yeah.
So also we can do forecasting based on your previous data or based on your available data. We can plan that how my next week, next 6 month, even next year
Yeah.
sales will be there or growth will be there or even downfall will be there, right? So everything we can visualize or analyze very easily. There are very slightly difference between analyzing tool or visualizing tool, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since Excel also is an analyzing tool, right? We can do lots of things in Excel. Even we can create some visual, some graph in Excel as well. But
Mm-hmm.
if you ask me, then why Power BI then? So basically, in general, Power BI is advanced version of Excel. Okay, once we start
Mm-hmm.
learning, then you will be realize, okay, this is something related to Excel as well, or this is also available in Excel. So yes, there are many things which is similar with Excel, and that's the also reason we can say that it's a Power BI is advanced version. But there is a slightly different, that Excel is majorly for analyzing. You can see data in table format, right?
Yeah.
And in Power BI is majorly for visualization, where you can create lots of charts and very easily as compared to Excel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there are few platforms which we are going to learn and which we are going to consider. The first one is Power BI Desktop, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you installed Power BI Desktop in your system?
I did before, but I have to do.
Hmm.
Um. Yeah.
Okay, so
The one I have the account is for my organization, so I'm
mhm,
not gonna use that for this training. I have to
mhm,
use maybe a personal account for this training.
mhm. Sure. So, a Power BI Desktop, you don't need to log in as of now, because even the
Yeah.
beauty of Power BI is that without even sign in, also we
Yeah.
can do in desktop lots of things. We
Yeah.
need to sign in when you are going to share that report into online or Power BI service. At that time, you
Yeah.
need to log in. So don't worry, I'll guide you that how we can log in our Power BI desktop without even using your official email ID. Okay, I'll
Okay.
guide you
Okay.
to get temporary, since you know that personal email ID like Gmail, Outlook, or Yahoo, or any Hotmail, any personal email ID you will not able to use in Power BI to log in,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that will be required domain email ID or business email ID.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll guide you how you can get temporary email ID or Microsoft, even Microsoft email ID as well, to log in Power into Power BI. Okay.
Okay.
Another one we have Power BI service, right? So Power BI
Yeah.
service
Yeah.
is online based completely. Any idea about Power BI service you have?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
you use. Mhm.
Yes. I logged in before with on the Power BI service. Yeah.
Perfect.
So I can.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, great. So we will learn about this one as well, and there is a mobile application as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Power BI mobile application we have, which is very like there is no such major use of Power BI mobile app. I'll let you know why Power BI app is available and what is the major use of it. So
Okay.
let's start with mobile app so that it's a very small thing. So let's complete this one first. So mobile application is available in both Android, Microsoft, and even iOS as well. And this one is majorly to see reports. The reason behind that, it's not compulsory or mandatory that every time stakeholder will carry their laptop, right,
Yeah.
everywhere. So they can see, or viewer, even viewer can see reports in mobile very easily. Though Power BI service is online service and we can log in any any browser, even in mobile
Mhm.
as well. But the only difference is that if you are going to see any report or any emails or anything in browser, then you need to zoom in, zoom out, right?
Yeah.
Drag, slide left, right, up, down, right, which is very
Mm-hmm.
hectic to
Yeah.
see for anyone, right? So that's
Yeah.
why Power BI introduced mobile application where you can arrange reports or in visuals based on mobile view. I'll guide you how to create report for a specific mobile as well. So you can
Okay.
arrange all those visuals for mobiles, which make very easy for viewers to see any report without zooming, zoom out anything. Okay. So
Okay.
majorly use of mobile app is to see the report. You will not able to create, you will not able to modify such, but
Yeah.
yes, you will be only able to see report. And it's available in both iOS, Android as well. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then next we have main, which where we normally use as a Power BI developer, Power BI desktop. This is basically software
Mm-hmm.
and also application. Okay. And of course, in these days, software called as tool, right? In a cool
Yeah.
language. We're discussing about Power BI Desktop. So there are two ways to install Power BI Desktop. One way is that you can use direct website. Like once we write here Power BI Desktop download, and here we are getting the first link, and from here also we can download, right? This is the one way. Another one way is that if you are using Windows 10 or 11, then here we have Microsoft Store.
Yeah.
And once you write here Power BI, then you'll be able to download as an application. Now, you might have question which one is better. Then I would prefer mobile, this one, this application. The reason behind that, if you are going to download through website, then to get updated version, every time you need to repeat this step, like every time you download, then
Yeah.
reinstall to get updated,
Agree.
right? But
Yeah.
for application, you will get update version whenever Power BI will provide. It will automatically update it, same like mobile application we do have. So
Okay.
even I'm using also the same thing like Power BI desktop through uh, app version. Okay. So you can go
Okay.
with anyone. Both are the same way. The only difference is, as I mentioned, that to get updated version. All right.
All right.
Great. So now, in general, we use 70% almost of any of our work related to report visualization. Because like creating report, transforming, cleaning data, everything we do in Power BI desktop. And Power BI service is mainly for managing and sharing report, managing report. And this one is used to, let me give you an example. Like, for example, you have created any report and you shared those report with your stakeholder or client, and suppose you are on vacation, right? And they like text you or called you that Tammy, you have the report which you have shared. Could you please change that donut chart color or the title, or they might ask something modifications like the format which you are indicating the date. So please change that format as well. Then a small thing or a small modifications.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to go back to your office, turn your laptop on, and do modifications, right? To spoil your vacations. So what you can do, you don't need to spoil your vacation. Just find any nearby cyber cafe, right? Even you don't have your laptop then, and by logging into Power BI service, you can do those modifications and just inform them that I have done whatever you asked, and you'll be able to see report live now, right? So these kind of normal or like minor modifications we can do in Power BI service as well. But when it's come to create new report, then yes, you need to use Power BI desktop. All right, because
Okay.
there are some limitation in Power BI service that you will not able to get data from multiple sources. You will not able to transform data using Power BI service, but yes, you will able to modify some reports, and small reports you can create as well. It means like visualization you can create. All right.
All right.
Okay. So this one is web based, and this one is software.
Yeah.
Now, in like upcoming days and in 30 hours, what we are going to learn, I'm just going to showcase a sample with you. There is a very common question I usually get from learner that which one is better, Power BI or Tableau? So
I mean,
yeah.
for me, I just I'm more of a Microsoft person, so I'm just gonna use my Power BI. I think Tableau is better for visualization, I guess.
Yes, like even I use both the tools, but you are correct since we are very much familiar with Microsoft. So Power BI is quite easy, and of course there are like logically they are also different. Uh, Tableau is costly as compared to Power BI,
Yeah, it's costly.
and that's the also reason there are many companies, especially medium class companies, are using Power BI. Because of cost effective, of course. And
Mhm.
yeah, there are many big companies, fortune companies, they are using both. They always have Power BI, and side by side, of course, they might have Tableau as well, but always
Yeah.
Power BI is their first preference. Also the reason is that as compared to Tableau, Power BI is more secure, we can say, because
Okay.
Power BI is very much concerned about security. You will not able to log in through any personal email ID. You will not able to share your report to any other email ID and all, right? So like you will only able to share Power BI report to the same domain only,
Yes.
right? So these are security. Also, there is RLS feature available in Power BI, raw level security, which basically help us to know. Of course, we will discuss and we learn in detail as well, but I'm just giving a brief idea.
Hmm.
RLS basically help us to restrict the role and access of viewing visuals or report to anyone. For example, there is any country, like any company working in both country, like US as well and India as well, for example. but they want that US manager, US team members should not able to see report of India, right? For
Yeah.
example, their sales, their growth, or any whatever data report. So we can restrict accordingly. Like US people will able to see only US data.
Mm-hmm.
Indian people will able to see only India, either country wise, state wise, city wise, designation wise, whatever
Yeah.
where required, we can control those access as well through RLS. And RLS is available in both like desktop and service as well.
So it's okay.
Yeah. So Power BI is more demanding tool in these days. Let me try headphone once again. My headphone is, I think, still not working. Anyway, so this is the report, sample report, which we are going to. I'm just going to tell you that what kind of things we are going to see in Power BI, and of course, beauty of Power BI as well. So
Mm.
here we can see that icons we can put, right, to just make more creative and meaningful, right? So here this
Yeah.
one is total sales, quantity, cost, profit, right? And these are called as slicer filter, right? So if
Yeah.
user would like to see about distributor only, then easily they can just click here and every visual will change accordingly based on distributor, right? So we are
Yeah.
going to learn what is slicer, what is filter, and since we know Power BI is interactive uh, tool, right? Interactive report. So once I click anywhere, for example, product 7, then everything will change accordingly, right?
Yeah.
And even if I'm going to share this report through taking a screenshot or PDF version, right? So this feature will not available in that one image or PDF, right? So that's the reason while getting Power BI report, you always prefer to share in Power BI report, right? Or we can say PBIX format. And in image format, these features are not available, but in PowerPoint, you will be able to present same Power BI interactive file, or we can say we can embed it into PowerPoint. I'll guide you that same in PowerPoint, how we can embed it. Okay, we will also learn that.
Okay.
Similarly, you can see this one is button. Once I hover, same like website or anywhere, we
Mm-hmm.
can do such kind of things as well without a single code, right? When I click on bottom, then everything remains same. Only let me just open my highlighting tool. If you notice, only this visual going to change,
Yeah.
right? So this is called bookmark. Okay. So
Okay.
using bookmark, I can control that what should be impact. And here, using the same space, I can showcase multiple visuals, right? Using button. So this is also we are going to see that how we can create such advanced level or dynamic things, right?
Yeah. Why?
Uh, Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And here we can say this is forecasting. As I mentioned earlier, that in Power BI also we can use to see or we can predict that how based on previous data. These are like previous data, and based on that previous data, how my next time period, any like week, month, or year, how it's going on, right? So we are going to discuss, we are going to learn prediction as well, or we can say forecasting. Okay, cool, right?
Yeah.
And one more thing I'm going to showcase that suppose here we have Hamilton, right? This is the revenue of Hamilton, but
Yeah.
my client would like to see that Pankaj, you are saying that okay, total revenue of Hamilton is this much, but could you please give me more detail, like from which state, from what product we are getting, or what is like what kind of product mainly we are get the sales of product there, right? And what is profit and any in-depth detail they want to see, then what I can do, I can simply give a feature which is called drill through, right? So once any viewer going to right click over there, of course we are going to learn how we can create, but as of now, I'm just giving an overview that just click on there and they will able to see a complete detail about Hamilton city only. So
Yeah.
in what year, in what month, what is the revenue, right? And of course, we can put any detail here about category, about product, about city, about state, all kind of filter we can give, all kind of detail we can give into this drill through option. This is called as well file level information. File level information in the sense in depth, if you would like to say. Cool, right?
Yeah.
Great. So these things we are going to understand in Power BI desktop as well as we will learn that from multiple data source. For example, Excel, CSV, of course, we have, which is also called as flat files. But also there are so many sources like SQL, we have SharePoint, website, PDF. Also, if there are multiple files are available in a single folder, then how I can get, right?
Yeah.
And there is a source available from Power BI itself that is called data flow. Data flow, which is also a very good inbuilt tool, we can say, where we can manage data online. This one is available in Power BI service. Okay.
Yeah.
So uh, we will cover 30% of task, around 30% of task in Power BI service and 70% of our task using Power BI desktop. All right. So since we are talking about data, Tammy, could you please tell me what is data in your knowledge? Can you hear me, Tammy?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm asked. Yeah, tell me, what is data?
Data is is an information in a raw form, like
Mhm.
figures, symbols, details, facts, that collected from different observation, measurement, computation, and all of that. So it's a raw form of figures, symbols that you collect from observations, measurements, computations. They can be numbers, they can be text, they can be images, they can be sound, they can be signals, so that that
Yeah,
that you can process it or analyze it or transform it to give a meaningful knowledge.
very correct. Very correct. So anything where information is stored, right? Or we can say any information we can call it as data, right? Either it could be in image format, video format, text
Yeah.
format, right?
Yeah.
Table format. So anything is data where information is stored. Very correct. And since we are using Power BI, we are going to analyze data in Power BI. So Power BI only accept table format data, right? Where
Yeah.
data is stored in table format, which is also called as relational database, right?
Mm-hmm.
So either it's available in any data source, right? If there are any thing available in text, for example, if you notice, like there is a website, for example, Nepal Bank, right? So in Nepal Rashtra Bank website, if I'm going to see, then there are lots of informations are available, even in text format here, right? These are also information. These are also data. I'm so sorry
Mm-hmm.
for the background noise. I just wake up. Okay. So, but if you notice, this one is in table format, right? Where we have column and row. So if I'm going to get any data into Power BI, then instead of having all those information from this website, Power BI will collect data only with in table format. Okay. Similarly, here also we have data in table format. So wherever the table format data is available, only Power BI will going to work on that one. Fine.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
now there are, since we know the data, right? So we generally know that suppose there is a book, any content available in book, then that is called data, right?
Mm.
And since there are so many details are available in book, so we can say book as table, right? And where lots of books are available, for example library, so we can consider that library as database, right?
Yeah.
So once you work on data, then of course there are data type as well, right? So could you please tell me few data type we know? For example, text we have, right?
Yeah.
Then we have numeric.
Yeah.
Then we have date, right? We
Mm-hmm.
have
Date
time.
and time. Mm-hmm.
Yes, correct. Then we have binary,
Binary.
right? And also we have Boolean.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some like major data type which we are going to use in Power BI, that how we can handle, right?
Mm.
Uh, Text, we know this one is, since you are a data administrator, so you are very much aware with it that text is basically combination of A to Z or
Mm-hmm.
0 to 9, right? Alphabetical and numeric.
Mm-hmm.
Numeric is combination of 0 to 9.
Zero
Date,
to nine.
it could be in any format, right? Like for example,
Mm-hmm.
in US, we use MMDDYY format, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in India, in Asia, we use DDMMYY. In Nepal, China, they use YYMMDD.
Mm-hmm.
So there are like different format, date format available. So we need to understand sometime what happened. For example, there is a data 1 2 2025, right? So now how we understand that this one is 2nd January 2025 or 1st February 2025, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could be any. So
Yeah.
we are also going to understand how we need to like handle. Okay, for
Yeah.
example, if I'm working for any US client, right, and they are storing their data in MMDD YY format, then how Power BI will understand that this one is 1st
Month.
February 2025 or 2nd January 2025, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
need to make Power BI understand. All right,
Yeah.
great. So we are going to handle those data type as well, and of course, cleaning and everything. So in our practice, let me show you that there will be two type of data set we are going to use. Okay. Before that,
Mm.
if you have any question, any doubt till now, please ask me.
No question for now.
Great, great. Okay. So I'll share those data set with you. So here we can see around 7 items available. It means 7 files available. For
Mm-hmm.
example, product hierarchy. These are files which we use for practice purpose. Okay. In our like duration of our class. And of
Yeah.
course, once we cover any specific chapter, any specific topic, then I'll share project as well for you. So
Yeah.
you can work on that project, kind of like homework, right? Let's go back
Mm.
school time.
Yeah.
Okay. So here you can notice that we have product ID, but in the same column we have product and brand, right? So
Mm-hmm.
suppose I need to analyze product wise, I need to analyze separate brand wise. For that one I need to separate both the values, right? In Excel
Yeah.
generally we do text to column, right, to separate anything. So
Mm.
we are going to understand that in Power BI how I can clean. Cleaning the data called as transform, right? So we are going
Yeah.
to learn how we can transform, how we can clean those data. Here also length, depth, width, all are in same column. It's in centimeter. Now suppose I need to convert it into inch, into kilometer, into meter, right? So of course I need
Yeah.
to separate all those values to perform any calculation. Similarly, here how we can do that, right?
Yeah.
Also, there are, if you notice, there are a few duplicate values as well. How I can handle those duplicate values, how I can handle blank values, how I can handle error, how I can handle uh, not required column and rows. So everything
Yeah.
we are going to understand. Similarly, we have sales data, and if you notice it's completely raw data, right?
Mm.
See,
Yeah.
it's completely raw. So how we can handle, how we can work on those data as well, we are going to learn. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. And of course, as I mentioned that whenever we cover any chapter, any specific topic, then here I'm going to help you, I'm going to give you with the projects for the practice. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go back again with Power BI. And there is a very small steps in Power BI, which is very common as well, ETL.
Yeah.
You know what is ETL, Temi?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Export, transform, and load.
Yes. Extract, transform, and load. Very
Extract,
correct.
transform, and load.
Yeah, extract, transform, and load. So these are steps for not only Power BI, for any tool where we are going to analyze data, right? Since we
Yeah.
know Power BI don't have their own data, right? Power BI always depend on other source. Either you are using Excel or any SQL or website or any data, right? So Power
Mm-hmm.
BI don't have their own data. It always depend on other sources to get data in Power BI. That step called as extract,
Extract.
right? So in
Yeah.
Power BI, more than I think 90 data source available, from where
Yeah.
you can extract
Extract
your
data.
yeah, we can extract data from multiple sources, and of course we are going to learn of a few of those sources, how we can get data. And after extracting, there will be two more steps: transform and load, right? So when we are
Yeah.
transforming, like making any kind of joins, making any kind of merge, like append, combining
Mm-hmm.
data, anything like changing data type, removing
Changing data
rows,
type. Yeah.
columns, yeah, removing duplicates, any kind of transformations we can do. And after doing all the necessary modifications and transformation, we load data into Power BI Desktop to create visuals, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. So there is another tool for transformation, which is inbuilt tool. So once I click on transform, of course, all these things we are going to learn one by one.
Yeah.
So this is called Power Query Editor. Okay.
Yeah.
So once I click on transform, so you will be able to see another tool. Here we can see this is called Power Query Editor. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me write down here to make it easy. Power Query Editor. Okay. So this is also available in Excel as well. If you
Yeah.
use an Excel, so normally only those people use who are like very depth knowledge about Excel. But yes, in Power BI have more advanced feature of Power BI Power Query Editor. So
Mm-hmm.
here we have menu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we have menu, and here you can see we can get new sources, I mean data, right?
Yeah.
Then we can manage settings, we can manage parameter, we can refresh data, and there's so many tools or features are available, right? We can
Yeah.
use to transform our data. Okay. So of course we are going to learn in depth about this one as well.
Yeah.
As of now, I'm just going to close this. Okay. So after loading the data, there are so many visuals, either paid or free visuals you can use to create reports. Okay. Now, one more thing, in Power BI desktop, we can create reports, right? I know you might have we are just learning theoretical knowledge as of now, but it's very important that we should know what is Power BI, and of course, after that, practical we are going to do. But currently, we are just understanding that what exactly Power BI is, right? So in Power BI desktop, we can create reports. And in Power BI service, we can create dashboard. You know, Power BI report and dashboard both are different things. Any idea
Yeah.
what is report and what is Power BI? Sorry, dashboard.
Dashboard is that's a representation of the report.
Passive. What passive?
I say representation of the report.
Okay, okay. Yes, so there are certain different difference between report and dashboard. So first one is, of course, that report we create in using Power BI desktop, and dashboard we create using Power BI service. You will not able
Okay.
to create dashboard in Power BI desktop. First thing. Second thing is Power BI report might have multiple pages. Okay.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
report, we can create multiple pages,
Multiple
but
pages.
in dashboard, there will be always a single page.
Single page.
Yeah. So you might have questioned that what is use of dashboard, right?
Yeah.
In generally, you can call it report as dashboard, dashboard as report. It's completely fine. right? But
Mm,
when you are in interview or when it's about professional term of report and dashboard, then you
mm,
need to take care that when you are presenting anything which is in report format in the sense where multiple pages are available and those visuals are available in Power BI desktop and all. So we use report, and when you are getting only selected visuals in a single page in Power BI service, that is called dashboard.
the dashboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
For example, there are so many visuals I have created. Okay. This one is report, right? In this page, there are so many visuals available like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Around 10 visuals are available.
Mm,
Similarly, I have multiple pages here, and in every page, around two, three, four, five, whatever, the visuals are available. Now, it's not compulsory or necessary that my stock holder are interested to see all those reports, right? They are very much possible that few reports have been created just for sample, few reports or few visuals might have created for future reference, few reports created, but stakeholders are not that much interested to see, right? So in that case, what I can do, I can pick suppose two or three visuals which my client would interested to see, two three visuals from here, two three visuals from here, two three vision from this page, right? And combining those, I can create a dashboard in Power BI service. So whenever my client or a stakeholder will access that dashboard, then only selected visuals will be available. Make sense?
yeah.
Yeah. So that is dashboard, right? Okay, so now we are going to jump into like Power BI desktop about this feature and everything. Before that, if you have any question, please let me know.
Okay. I mean, I'm really enjoying the class. Because I rushed into the class today. I don't have my writing materials. I'm going to be writing a lot, but I don't have the writing right now. So, yeah. But apart from that, everything is good. Everything is good. No, no, no. I'm understanding the basics, the foundation, and
Mhm.
yeah, you can go ahead. Everything is good.
Okay, everything is fine, right?
Yes.
Great, great. Okay, so
I'm looking
now
at it from my phone. My my
you
laptop
are,
didn't come on, so
you are
but go
looking at
ahead.
your phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think in phone screen will be very small. So are you able to
Very small,
understand
yeah.
that?
So I'm zooming out, zooming in. It's not
Uh,
comfortable because
uh,
my I don't know the laptop. I was uh the charger is not charging it. I don't know why. So it went off. Let me see if it charged a little bit. I use another charger. Don't worry, I have a good laptop. It's just today. From the next class, everything is gonna be good. So don't worry about.
okay,
Yeah, like I told you today, I was coming from church, so I have to rush in to quickly connect so that you're
Mhm.
not waiting for me. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just worried, like in mobile, it might make it difficult to understand. So we can do one thing. We have one more option, Tammy,
Yeah.
if you prefer. Then, if you are facing any issues today, even through a laptop or anything, then not an issue. If you are okay, then since we covered theoretical part, now practical part going to start. So
Yeah.
we can continue tomorrow if you are okay with it, or if you are okay with mobile view as well, then I can continue. It's up to you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can continue. It's fine. I can see, like I said, I can hear you clearly. I can see everything you're saying. Yeah, so from
Perfect.
the next class, it's gonna be more practical. So I will get my laptop ready. I'm probably gonna use my work laptop for it. So
Okay, okay. Now let's continue. Fine then.
yeah, yeah, it's
All right.
fine with me. Don't worry.
Okay, great. So,
I have a question.
yeah, please.
Is the class gonna be recorded or is just no recording?
Okay, no, this one will record it, and after completing each class, within 1 or 2 hour, I'll share a class link or a recording link with you.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are going to open a new Power BI. I'm just going to close this one as of now.
Yeah.
And from here, we can type Power BI. And once open, if you have updated version, then it will ask you about the blank file. Okay, if you are using old version, then directly it will open. If you are
Yeah.
using new version, updated version, then same like any other Microsoft tool,
Mm-hmm.
it will ask you about
Open a
blank
new file
page.
or yeah, blank page.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
once you here you can see this one is home. Now you need to click on blank report. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Here, once we click, then you will be able to get a new Power BI file.
Yeah.
So this is interface of Power BI desktop. Here at the very top, you will be able to see save icon, right? Which is available in other Microsoft product as well.
Mm-hmm.
And here we have undo icon. Here we have redo icon, which is also
Mm-hmm.
used as Control Z, Control Y, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then we have file name here. Since this file is not saved yet, that's the reason we are getting untitled. Once we save with any name, we'll get name here. And since this
Mm-hmm.
one is Power BI desktop, we are getting app name here. Okay.
Okay.
This is called menu. This is called
Yeah.
menu, file menu, home menu, insert menu, modeling menu, view menu, optimize menu, and help menu, right?
Yeah.
Every menu have their own ribbons. This is called ribbons,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
every ribbons have their own work. So we
Yeah.
are going to understand each and every features and options available in Power BI desktop for each menu. All right.
Okay.
Now, if you notice in left side, there are four icons available. Okay.
Yeah.
In interview, also they sometimes they ask that how many type of views available in Power BI desktop. So mainly answer is three. So
Three.
one is report view, right? The top one is report view. So once we open Power BI desktop, by default, you are always in report view
Report
and
view.
in center report view. Yes. And here we create report. Okay.
Okay.
Next one is table view. So since we don't have any data as of now, so that's the reason you can see at the right side, it's saying that you have not loaded
Okay.
any data yet. So since there is no data, that's the reason this section is indicating as appearing as blank. Once we
Blank.
have data, then here you will be able to see all your data available, same as Excel in table format. Okay,
Okay.
like this. And there are so many things you can do, like filtering data, like understanding data, like what kind of data you have, what column you have, what type of values they contain, right? So everything
Yeah.
we can see using table view. Okay. Next
Mm-hmm.
view we have model view. Model view is something where we create a relationship between two or more than two tables. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is relationship? Why we create? What happen if I'm not going to create a relationship? Of course, we are going to learn all those things. Let me give you an idea what is modeling or what is relationship is. Basically, suppose if there are any information you need to get from two different tables. Okay. For example, one table we have class, right? Here we have roll
Mhm.
number. Here we have suppose name, right? And there is another table, suppose a student, right? Here
Okay.
again we have suppose roll number. Here we have age. Here we have suppose address, right? So if I'm going to ask or if I need to get any such data that suppose there is a name ABC. So if I need to fetch information that what is address of ABC, then what I need to do, I need to get name from class table and address from a student table, right?
Mhm.
But to get information from different tables, there should be a relation, right? There should be a relation between both the tables. Okay. So based on any specific column, which should be similar in both the tables, we can create a relationship. Then only Power BI will understand. Then, okay, you are talking about ABC, where roll number are exact same. So it means I need to get data or address data of ABC from this row, right? So how we can create relationship? If I'm not going to create any relationship between both the table, you will not get correct output. Make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. So all those things we can handle here. One more thing, if you notice, here we are getting a straight line, right? But here we are getting dotted line. See. So what are the difference between dotted line, right? A straight line, these points. So all things we are going to discuss in upcoming classes when we will cover modeling. Modeling also called as relationship. Okay. So if in terms of Power BI, whenever you hear about terms like modeling or relationship, so don't get confused. Both are same thing. Okay.
Okay. Can you say that again?
Sorry.
Can you repeat that the difference between the
Ah, yeah, sure, Tamil.
straight
So,
line and the dotted line?
you are talking about modeling and relationship, right?
The difference you're talking about uh the difference between the straight line and the dotted line in the relationship.
Okay, okay. That one we are going to understand in detail in upcoming classes. But as of now,
Okay.
what you need to understand that straight line indicate as active relationship and
Okay.
dotted line indicate as inactive relationship.
Inactive relationship. Okay.
Yes. Now I can delete. There is option that I can delete. If that relationship is not required, then of course I can delete. But sometimes what happen? Deleting is not the always solution. For example, you have Facebook account, right? And you don't want to use Facebook for suppose next 6 months. You have some exams and anything, right? So you will not able to use Facebook account. Then what you have two options. Either you can delete, right? Then whenever you want to use again, then you need to create new ID and everything will be lost, right?
Mm,
Or you can what do? You can just inactive, right? For a time being.
mm,
And whenever you are going to reactivate it, then everything will remain same and you will be able to use your Facebook same as previous. Okay. So it's the same thing. Like I can inactive, but not deleted, or I can delete. So we are going to understand in detail in the upcoming classes. Okay.
okay.
Perfect. So next we have DAX. DAX view is very recently introduced. Not recently, we can say it's been around more than 1.5 or 2 years, but still it's not in that much use. Basically, this help us to write DAX function. What is DAX now? DAX is basically DAX. The full form of DAX is data analysis expression. Okay. So it's the same thing like in Excel, we write formulas here. In Power BI, we write DAX formula here. Okay. So this one, this DAX query view is help us to write formula in easy way, and this one also help us through AI. Okay, inbuilt AI. So it understand what exactly you are looking for, and it will help you to write DAX without even knowing that much in detail about DAX. Okay, but here companies are still not using in that much actively. The reason is that we need to share data, our data with AI and like Power BI directly to understand data. Then only, of course, Power BI will able to guide us about DAX. So companies are not that much. Uh, they feel safe to use this, right? So we are, of course, I'll give you idea, but this is not that much use as of now. But yeah, if you want, you can use. Fine. Mainly these three views which is required and which is necessary to handle or create all those reports. Okay. So how many views there are? Report view, table view, and model view. Any question and doubt you have in this one? Tell me, you there?
Yeah. Sorry, I missed that a little bit.
No issue, no issue.
Yeah, you're talking about
So
the DAX view, right?
yeah, so I was talking about DAX view. So DAX view is like a few years back introduced, and though it's
Mm-hmm.
not in that much use, right? The mainly use is report view, table view, and model view.
The
Any
model view.
question you have about those three views?
Not at all.
Of course. Okay, great,
Yeah, I understand the three. Yeah.
great, great. All right. So here in right side now, if you notice, there are few more features are available. One is filter. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
once I expand, so now you can see there are filter features available. Okay. So in interview also they ask that how many type of filters we do have in Power BI desktop. So answer is there are three type of filters available. One is, for example, if I'm going to create any visual, so here you can see when I select any visual, then I'm getting option filter on this visual. Okay. So if I need to apply any filter, any kind of filter, for example, I'm looking for top 5, top 10, bottom 5, bottom 10, bottom 12, whatever. Or kind of filter like give me only brand name where starting with F, starting with A, right? Or give me those product where like where contain Amul, right? Or give me only detail of those brand like Lakme or anything, right? So any kind of filters we can apply using this filter pan. Okay, this is called filter pan or panel. Okay, So there are three type of filters available. One is that filter on this visual. So if I'm going to apply any filter here, that is going to impact only this visual. Okay. Next
Okay.
one is filters on this page. If I'm going to apply any filter, how to apply, what kind of filters we do have. Of course, we are going to learn in upcoming classes. As of now, we are going to understand that what is filter. So if I'm going to apply filter on this page, then whatever visuals I have used in this page, so that filter going to apply on all available visuals of this specific page. All right. Then
Okay.
next one we have filters on all pages. So suppose there are multiple pages I have created, right? And if there are any such filter which need to apply in all pages, right? Then I need to go for filters on all pages. So when I apply any filter here, that is going to impact all available pages, including all available visuals. Any question in doubt in this one?
No.
Okay, great. So how to apply filters and everything, of course, we are going to learn all those. There are so many, uh, like we can say advanced filter available in Power BI, and it's very help us to filter. And not only that one, also feature available. Suppose there are some filters you'd like to showcase to your client as well, like viewers, they're supposed to filter at their end as well. Then we can control that too. And some filter I don't want to show them, right? Filters which applied but in background, right? That also we can do. All right. Like whenever I cover any specific chapter, I usually ask that if there are any question, any query you have, then like you can ask me. And it's not about only like during the courses, right? Even after completing the courses, even after 6 months, 1 year, right? I'm
Yeah.
always available. There are so many learners, even they completed their
Yeah.
course years back, still they reach me.
Oh,
Pankaj,
okay.
like there is a query I have, how I can handle, how I can do, right? I'm
Mhm.
always try to help them, like either instantly or of course I'm also working professional. So
Yeah.
sometime I might delay to response, but I always try to answer their questions.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's 8:20 right now in India.
Yes, it's 8:20. Yeah.
Okay. So how many hours? How many hours different? Because right here is 10 minutes to 11 p.m. in the night.
Yeah,
Today is
it's
18.
around, I think it's
That's about
8,
nine
8.
hours.
Yeah, I think 9 hours, I believe. Yeah, 9 or 10 hours difference. And
Okay.
we are going to continue tomorrow, right? I'm going to schedule our meeting time 9:30 to 10:30, Monday to Friday. And
Okay.
right now, I'm going to share those data sets which we are going to practice. I will share link to download, and we are going to continue tomorrow. I hope that's work for you.
Yeah, that's work. You said it's 9:30 to 10:30, right?
9:30 to 10:30, correct. Okay. So before closing for session today, I have two questions. One is that is there any feedback, any things you'd like to share for today's class, right?
It's
How your experience, and is it
it's
worthy or not? And
I
of
think
course, if you have any questions, please ask me.
I think it's really good. I think
Thank
it's
you.
really good. Yeah, I think it's really good. Yeah, you taking it from the basic, from the foundation, which I really like.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
yeah, I think it's really good.
Great,
Yeah,
great, great.
I think it's very, very good. Trust me.
Okay, great. And I'm so glad to hear. And
Yeah,
definitely, we started with basic. As I mentioned earlier as well, that there are so many things you might aware, you might have idea, but still we are going to learn again. And
yeah,
yes, once I am very much assuring you that day by day we are going to learn lots of things.
yeah,
And by ending our session, by ending our course, you will be able to work on Power BI with multiple way and all available features almost. Of course, there is no end. It's like we can
yeah,
say Indian Ocean, right? Which is not going to
yeah,
end anyway, right? But
yeah,
yes, you will. I'll help you to clear all the concept Power BI have, right? And you will be
yeah.
able to work on Power BI very smoothly.
Okay, that's very good.
Great,
I like that.
great.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Tammy. So it was great to connect with you. We are going to continue tomorrow and see you soon. So till now, good night.
So
Take care.